Hello everyone!
Hello, this is Happy Tummy. I'm Ria.
And Jimmy!
Today we are going to tell you more about ourselves and about our channel, and we are going to eat delicious food. Can you see it? Can they see it?
Wow!
I'm really worried I'm going to make a mess.
김치찜 and 계란말이.
Yeah, so boiled kimchi and rolled egg? Rolled egg.
Yeah.
You didn't eat much too. I'm very hangry. It's hard to eat it this big. Cozy. And
Sure.
tastes like kimchi jjigae.
Yeah, almost same.
This is better side.
Wow.
It's too big. You dip in ketchup?
Yeah.
I never did that before.
Oh. So what is the first question, Ria?
Who are you?
Who are me? Well, I'm Jimmy. I grew up in Seoul. I moved from Seoul to Ulsan about 2 years ago to get a job. Seoul is the capital city of Korea, so there are many foods from all regions of Korea. Especially my dad likes to eat out, so I grew up eating so many different kinds of food. How about you, Ria?
I'm Ria. I'm from Southern California. I lived there my whole life until I moved to Korea in 2018. Since there's so many different cultures living in Southern California, I grew up eating all kinds of different foods. So over time, I developed a lot of love for food and curiosity about different foods. So yeah.
Yeah, so we are food lovers.
Yes.
A lot.
So in the end of 2018, I was using a dating app because I was feeling kind of lonely and I just wanted to try it out. And actually it was really disappointing for a while. I wasn't really meeting anyone that was a good match and I was really discouraged. So I was really close to deleting the app and I was visiting a friend in Seoul. So then I suddenly got a message from him on there and he seemed like a nice, normal guy and very handsome. And so we started talking and we hit it off right away. And we were talking for like 2 months, just texting and on the phone and then we met in person. So it was really good timing because I was about to delete the app and then he was there.
Yeah, food makes our relationship better.
Yeah.
Look at this kimchi. Yeah.
What's that? Well, it's like kimchi jjigae. Yeah, what food do you like?
Well, I'm Korean. I like Korean food. Especially I like Korean food such as fish soup, like soup things, with side dishes. At home, Korean people eat rice, soup, and side dishes together. And I grew up eating like that. So I really like, the normal way to eat Korean food. And we will show you some pictures. Bam!
Beautiful.
Yeah, also I like Korean street food, like tteokbokki, sundae, and 튀김. And all of them are really cheap. All of them are really cheap, but they can fill you up.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And I like all kinds of food. As I said before, I grew up in Southern California, so I grew up eating so many different things. So a lot of foods are comfort foods to me, like even curry, all different kinds of curry, Thai curry, Japanese curry, Indian curry, all kinds of curry. I love it. And then my favorite food is xiaowenbao. It's very comforting to me. Those are the pork soup dumplings. They're Taiwanese, Chinese. I think they're Taiwanese. And then pasta, of course, the Mexican food, all of those things. I like almost every kind of food. Obviously, there's gonna be some things I don't like, but I like almost everything. I like a lot of Korean foods as well. Some of my Korean foods are 된장찌개, 닭갈비, and like tteokbokki, things like that. So I like a lot of things.
Actually, it makes me surprised that she likes 된장찌개 and xiaobangbao. You know, she's from America and California, and she likes Asian food. So I'm like, what, really?
Yeah, when we first met and we talked about food, he was really surprised what foods I liked. But to me, it's just normal, you know. If you're from California, you know, it's normal to like all different kinds of food. So, yeah. What is Korean food like?
Korean food often has sauces like doenjang, soybean paste, 간장, soy sauce, and gochujang, chili sauce. Those sauces are used in many ways, like in stir fry, boiled dishes, or mixed in other foods. So if you like those sauces, you will fall in love with Korean food. Also, kimchi is eaten almost every meal.
Yeah.
See,
Even with our kimchi,
yeah,
kimchi,
kimchi,
Jim?
jjim.
there's also a side of kimchi.
Yeah, kimchi is everywhere. There are not many differences between Seoul and other cities in terms of food. But there are some ingredients that you can only eat in certain parts of Korea. So you can have regional food in every part of Korea. They are very special. You should try them.
Yeah, before coming to Korea, I had only tried a few kinds of Korean food, mostly like Korean barbecue and other like simple common dishes. So it was really exciting when I came here and there were so many new things to try that I had never seen or heard of before. So yeah, there's a lot of flavors that are really addicting here. There's a lot of really good soups especially, and a lot of meat, a lot of good meat dishes. So I think many people who come here would enjoy those kinds of things. But as far as like foreign food in Korea, it's a little bit different. Usually the foreign foods that I have here, they're Koreanized, so it's not necessarily bad, like it tastes good, but it's just not the same as what I'm craving or what I'm used to. Like it just, like I think I mentioned before, maybe I didn't, a lot of things just taste like fusion food, which is something I'm familiar with back home, but again, it's just a different taste. And there's a lot of Korean pizzas that I like potato pizza, it's really yummy. Or like, you know, bulgogi pizza is good. But if I'm craving like home pizza, like a Californian style pizza, then, or like just a simple pepperoni pizza, then it's really hard for me to find something that hits the spot for me. What kind of videos will we make on this channel?
In our Korean food review videos, we will show you different Korean foods and how they are typically served, and different ways you can eat them.
And also we'll give you tips for how to eat them, what's the best way to eat them, like what combinations and things like that. So we hope that these videos will help you learn more about Korean food and also feel confident when you're going out to eat Korean food so you know what to do.
We always choose good restaurants to film these videos. So they are also good recommendations for place to eat when you come to Korea or when you are in Korea.
So the other kind of video we want to make is restaurant review. So with these videos, we will show you restaurants that serve foreign foods in Korea. So, you know, many people who live here or who are traveling here for a long time, maybe you get homesick like I do, and the best way to heal your homesickness or at least make you feel a little bit better is to eat your home food. So we want to show you some places you can go to enjoy an authentic taste, like authentic sandwiches or Mexican food or things like that. So at the end of every video, we have a rating out of 5 stars. So we rate the price, the portion, the taste, and the value of the food that we ate. So for price, if it's around like $8 to $10 per person, we usually give it 5 stars. If it's around $11 to $13 per person, then we give it 4 stars. And then if it's like $14 per person, 3 stars? Yeah. Okay.
So about portion, we base the portion size on whether or not it was enough food for us. Reference, we can usually finish a large Domino's pizza. It's very full together and be very full.
Yeah. So you can think of it that way, like how much can you eat? Can you eat half of a Domino's large pizza?
Yeah, it will be
And
good
if you're
reference.
the same, then that can help you kind of judge if that's enough food for you too. And then for the third one, it's taste. So does it satisfy both the non-Korean and the Korean taste buds? So this is obviously the most subjective one of these ones, is just how, if we liked it or not. And yeah, we can give my perspective and his perspective, and we try to kind of have it. And then the last one is value. So this one is just based on if we think that this is worth the price or not. Pretty simple. So if we think it's worth it, if you should even, for example, maybe something is quite expensive. And,
like Mexican food.
Yeah.
In Korea.
So maybe you've seen the video we've done of the Mexican restaurant in Busan. It was quite expensive, but you know, a lot of those ingredients are imported and things like that. But we still gave it, you know, less stars for being expensive because that's how our rating system is. But the taste was really good, you know.
Yeah, really good.
The portions were small, the price was expensive, but the taste was really good. So we felt like even though we had to pay a little bit more than usual and it was
It's worth
smaller
money.
portions, we totally think it's worth it and you should go there. So
Yeah, it is worth it.
so that's why we have the value rating at the end of it too.
Now, we will upload our videos every Wednesday night and Saturday night.
So if you guys ever have other questions for us, you can always ask us in comments and things like that. And if there's some kind of food, Korean food that you're really curious about, also let us know that too. You can comment on our videos, or you can go to our Instagram. It's HappyTummyRJ, and talk to us there too. We're always very active on there. So yeah, if you want to have questions or something you want to see in a video, please let us know.
Yeah, please ask questions about food and Korean food.
Yeah.
We are open to the questions. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.